Hi everyone, I'm Anna with Community Food Initiative's Discovery Kitchen, and today we are making zucchini fritters. These are great to serve as a side dish, appetizer, or snack, and they are super easy with only a couple of ingredients. For this recipe, you will need 1 large zucchini, a 1/4 cup of flour, 1 large egg, 2 to 3 cloves of fresh garlic, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, a teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 tablespoon of dried basil, and a 1/2 tablespoon of onion powder. You'll start by washing the zucchini and cutting both of the ends off. Then what I like to do is cut it into thirds to make it easier to shred. I like to use a veggie peeler, but you can also use a box grater or a food processor. This recipe works with any kind of summer squash, which can be found at the Athens Farmers Market in most months of the year. Once the zucchini is shredded, I like to give it a rough chop to make the pieces a little smaller and easier to form into a fritter. Next, you'll want to line a bowl with a cheesecloth or a clean dish towel. Place the shredded zucchini into the towel and sprinkle it with salt. This step is important because it helps to remove excess liquid from the squash. Mix the salt around and let the zucchini sit covered by the towel for 15 to 20 minutes. After 15 to 20 minutes, you can then start to squeeze the liquid out with the towel. You'll want to get as much excess liquid out as possible, as this will help the fritters stick together better. Then you can go ahead and dump the zucchini into a clean bowl. Next, you'll want to crack an egg into a small bowl and lightly beat it. Add it into the zucchini along with the flour. Mix these ingredients until you start to get a batter-like consistency. Then you can start to add in the spices. You can add in whatever spices or seasonings you prefer, but for this recipe, I'm using basil, onion powder, salt, and fresh garlic. To peel the garlic, simply take the outside layers off until you get to the cloves. You can also wrap the entire bulb or individual cloves in a damp paper towel and microwave it for 15 to 20 seconds, and the cloves will pop right out. Next, you can finely dice the garlic or use a mincer if you prefer. Mix everything together in the bowl until you get a consistency similar to a thick cake or bread batter. Then you can start to form the fritters. I used a tablespoon to scoop out similarly sized portions, and I like to place them on a piece of foil or parchment paper. To form them, you can just roll them in between your hands to get a sphere, and then flatten them until they're about 1/4 of an inch thick. With this recipe, I was able to get 9 fritters, but depending on the size, you can make anywhere from 8 to 12. You'll want to cook these on a low to medium heat with a little olive oil in the pan to prevent sticking. Once the pan and oil are heated up, you can set the fritters in the pan about 1 to 2 inches apart. Cover the pan to ensure that they cook evenly and let them cook on each side for about 5 minutes or until lightly browned. Cover the pan again, and once both sides are lightly browned, you can remove them from the pan and place them on a plate lined with a paper towel. This will help to remove the excess oil. This super easy zucchini fritter recipe is quick and healthy and will be loved by anyone who tries them. If you are interested in learning more about community food initiatives, Discovery Kitchen, or recipes that use locally grown produce, check out our website, Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok.